I'm riding a little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Kate. Come and be her guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
And that's Uncle Joe. He's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Dear Undecided, you sure have a humdinger of a problem.
Morning, Sam.
My advice to you is, dagnat this blasted machine.
Morning, Sam.
Oh, morning, Kate. I'll be with you in a minute.
Oh, that's all right. I can help myself.
My advice to you is, stop seeing the poor, young, hard-working, good-looking fella and start going out for the ugly old rich gig. Remember, money cannot buy happiness, but it can sure make misery a lot more enjoyable.
This isn't any of my business, but you're not writing that advice to your nice little niece.
Oh, no, this is a new column for the newspaper.
Oh.
I needed something to boost the World Guardian circulation. Well, last month we were clear up to 82 copies, and this month we're down to 43.
What's the reason for that?
Well, for one thing, I stopped printing Happy Hooligan on the comic page.
That'd do it.
Let's see. Dear Minerva, I am desperate.
Who's Minerva?
Me?
Who does your hair, Minerva?
Hey, I'm up against a deadline with this column.
Oh, you women newspapermen are sure touchy.
Dear Minerva, I am desperate. My well is run dry, the bank is foreclosing the mortgage on my farm, the locusts have eaten my barn, and my horse has hay fever. What shall I do? Signed, Wit's End. Dear Wit's End, have no fear. Your problem has a simple solution.
Simple solution?
Just burn down the farmhouse, collect the insurance, and take off for South America.
Sam, what kind of advice is that?
What's wrong with it?
But you just can't tell somebody to burn down their property and run away.
I can't?
What other outlandish advice have you been given to these poor souls?
Well, now, here's one that's really got me stumped. This one is from Lonely. She writes, I am a widow with nothing in the world but $3 million. Can you help me find a man who needs me as much as I need him?
Lonely? Meet Wit's End.
Well, I'll be doggone. Why didn't I think of that?
Well, because, Minerva, you're not a woman.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
God, women are sensitive about things like that. And when you get right down to it, they're practical.
You mean a woman should write the Dear Minerva column?
Of course.
That's what I've been hoping you'd say. And meet Minerva.
Me? For just a second, I can't give advice.
You just did. But you're perfect for the job. I don't know why I didn't think of you before.
Oh, no, Sam, I'm too busy. I got my 3 girls. I got the hotel to run.
That's just it. You've been solving people's problems for years. Just being you.
Oh, Sam, stop and think about it. The folks in this valley aren't going to send their personal problems to Kate Bradley.
Well, it could be our secret. You could type the column at the hotel and bring it down here, and nobody'd never know who Minerva is.
I just don't have time running back and forth delivering columns.
We could get somebody else to bring it.
Then it won't be a secret.
Well, it would if we could get somebody who wouldn't talk.
There isn't such a person in this valley.
Are you serious?
Oh.
Him. How about it, boy? You want to get in the newspaper game?
Hi, Mom.
I thought you were taking a bath.
I forgot my toe. Oh, what are you doing to my typewriter?
typewriter?
The one in your hands.
Oh, that typewriter. I was going to take it down to the kitchen and dust it. Your Z's are awful fuzzy.
Why, I just cleaned it yesterday.
Well, you know how Z's are. They're just dust collectors. They're even worse than B's or X's, or, well, you're going to be late for your date.
I don't have a date tonight.
You don't?
No, I'm going to bed early.
Oh, fine. Well, then you won't want a noisy typewriter in your room.
Mom, I'll help you carry that upstairs.
I'm not going upstairs.
You're not? Well, you're facing.
Well, just because a person is facing doesn't mean that they're going.
Mom, you all right?
Look, why don't you go and do your homework?
Well, I don't feel like doing it. I've got something more important to do.
Like what?
Well, I've got to write out the batting order for the Liverpool Hawks for tomorrow's game.
Homework is more important than batting orders.
Well, I need the typewriter for my homework.
Like I was saying, batting orders are more important than homework.
Mom, are you serious?
Now, would you get going before I change my mind?
Hey, you ought to have somebody help you carry that heavy machine.
Don't need any help.
Of course you do. Girls,
Mine, I can manage without the girls.
where are you going with that?
To the kitchen.
What are you going to do with it?
Why is everybody so nosy? Listen to this. Dear Minerva, I am in love with a shoe salesman who doesn't know I'm alive. Every day I buy a pair of shoes just so he'll notice me. Now I have 20 pairs of shoes, and he still hasn't given me a tumble. What should I do? Signed, Lovesick. Here, either get another boyfriend or find a centipede who's tired of going barefoot. After all, this is just my first batch. So sleep.
Hello, Bobby Joe. I thought I heard a typewriter down here.
A typewriter? What would I be doing with a typewriter?
I heard something clicking.
Oh, it must have been this. I'm knitting a sweater.
With an ice pick?
Just for cold weather.
Where's the yarn?
Well, anybody can knit with yarn. You and your jokes.
He was just that old woodpecker again.
Woodpecker.
Huh?
Never mind.
Hey, do you mind? I want to get the icebox
What for?
to make myself a chicken sandwich.
Oh, you shouldn't be eating at this time of night.
I always eat at this time of night. Been doing it for 20 years.
Well, but didn't you hear the speech the president made about the dangers of inflation?
I just eat. Whatever happens after that's none of my business.
Yeah, but you have 20 years of unfinished business right there. Now, you go on up and go to bed. Very bad for you to eat tonight. Have a glass of water. That'll clear you out. Good night, Uncle Joe. Night, dear. Sign. Minerva. I want you to take this to Hooterville and deliver it to Sam Drucker personally. Understand? And remember, if anybody finds out that I'm Minerva, you're going to be back in Alaska pulling a sled for Natick of the North.
All right, boy. Carry the mail.
Dear undecided, my advice is to marry the astronomer. At least you'll know where he is nights.
Oh, I don't agree with Minerva. She should have told Miss Undecided to marry the banker.
If I were Minerva, I'd have told her to marry a ball player. Wouldn't you, Mom? Mom?
Why?
Would you prefer the astronomer or the ball player?
Both.
Oh, we're talking about Minerva's column.
My nervous what?
Listen to this. Dear Minerva, I am a hard-working man. On my feet from 6 in the morning till midnight. But my niece is always complaining that I never work enough.
Poor guy. I know just how he feels.
What can I do about it? Signed, Joe C. Mom, did you hear that? She's asleep again. Mom? What? Mom, you were asleep.
Oh, I wasn't. No.
Yes, you were.
Heard every word you said.
What did we say? You said I was asleep.
That's what you said.
Breakfast started yet.
Go on.
Breakfast ready, Kate?
Good morning.
Hey, that's Betty Joe's dog. Never mind the dog. Mind what you're doing. Hi, little friend.
Good boy. I gotta hand it to you. We're into our third week and nobody's got wise.
Hi, fellas.
Hi, Sam. Hey, what time's the paper coming out?
Yeah, we want to read Minerva's column.
If folks will stop pestering me, it'll be out in its regular time.
Sam, who is this Minerva anyhow? Is she from around here?
Oh, she's too smart to be from around here. She's got to live in Boston or Philadelphia.
You're right about that, Floyd. For once. Hey, what's he doing here? Who? The dog.
He was back at the Shade of Rest when we pulled out. He beat the train in.
What's so unusual about that?
I wonder if Kate knows he's gone.
Maybe we ought to take him back. Oh, I wouldn't do that. He might have business in town.
What kind of business would a dog be having in town?
If you want to know, ask him. I ain't nosy.
So we've got to get that crate to the grain store.
Hot jiggity, this ought to boost circulation another 5 readers. Here's a batch for Minerva.
There, hear it? Mom's at it again.
What on earth could she be writing?
Maybe it's the story of my life. Like,
Like the big day you had the braces taken off with your teeth?
I've got it. She's carrying on a secret correspondence with a man. He explains everything. Writing at night, going around dead on her feet all day.
Like Elizabeth Barrett and Robert Browning.
Do they live around here?
The poet.
Mom's writing to a poet.
Oh, skip it. Wonder who it could be.